நீங்கள் இன்னும் நம்மளோட ஹேக் டெக் ஃபோர்ஸ்க்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாமல் இருந்தீங்கன்னா உடனடியாக அங்கே தெரியக்கூடிய ரெட் கலர் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பட்டனை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணி சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கங்க. கூடவே எங்கள் சைடில் வரக்கூடிய பெல்லைக்கான ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா நம்ம சேனலில் அப்லோட் பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒவ்வொரு டெக் வீடியோவும் உங்களுக்கு உடனுக்குடனே வந்து சேரும்.
The growing global population in a world facing a shortage of farmland and water and rising energy costs. Next month, Philip Soimweber, Chief Executive of Sundrop Farms, will formally open a high-tech greenhouse facility in the Australian outback, which he believes is part of the solution.
Food production is stressed not only by kind of finite resources that go into the agricultural system, but also stressed by weather, by population, changing dietary demands. It has to become more sustainable, and Sundrop Farms plays a small part in that.
Sundrop Farms greenhouses, which grow vine-ripened tomatoes, are powered by a solar power plant. The plant generates electricity, which is also used to desalinate seawater to irrigate the crops.
What we do differently compared to other greenhouse operations is we rely primarily on renewable inputs, so we spend a little bit more upfront on capital expenditures to make sure that our operating expenses on the fossil and water and fuel side come down as much as possible.
Sundrop Farms has raised $200 million Australian funding from private equity group KKR and Commonwealth Bank, among others, to realise its dream. Coles, one of Australia's biggest supermarket operators, has agreed a 10-year deal for its tomatoes.
So these are large truss tomatoes grown specifically for Coles in partnership with Coles. So we have a 20-hectare site. It has 4 5-hectare greenhouses with around about 175,000 plants in each. So we have 750,000 plants, just over, across the entire site, producing 12 months of the year.
Some experts have cast doubt on the ability of greenhouse projects to produce food cheaply enough to solve the food security problems in the third world. But Mr. Simpkins says the technology has a bright future.
We need to maximise the amount of fruit that we produce on smaller spaces, and this is exactly the model of a high-tech greenhouse. The other side to that is obviously the energy streams. Fresh water is becoming an increasing issue. Obviously there's an abundance of seawater out there, and via the desalination process that we're using, it's another way that we're extremely environmentally friendly, very technology driven, and again fixing one of those large problems on the planet right now, which is the availability of fresh water.
So we're looking to expand out here in Australia. This is our home market, and we see ample opportunity both here in Australia and to export to Asian markets. We have farms in Portugal, in Europe, and also in the United States, and those are kind of our 3 focal markets for now.
As Sundrop Farms moves to full production, the company is confident it can turn a profit. It also hopes to play a role in solving one of the world's biggest challenges: how to feed its growing population in a sustainable way. Jamie Smith,